Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we get a little backstory as it pertains to Akbar's viral tweet that he sent out about a month ago claiming that Derrick Henry will be a Philadelphia Eagle. He explains himself on the Rich Eisen show. We also talk about Darius, big play slay, and what he had to say about his old buddy Matt Patricia, who, remember, works for the Eagles.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, we got a lot to get into, but before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding the bell so you know when we go live, drop videos, or drop YouTube shorts. Just drop one around 2 o'clock about Jalen Hurts being the ultimate competitor, and don't get mad at him. He's having fun, but he's doing it the smart way, the right way. But we got to talk about this because I found this hilarious. Listen what Akbar Biamila had to say, and I hope I'm saying his name right? He addresses the Derrick Henry to the Eagles report that proved to be false. This is what he said, and then we're going to hear from his mouth because he said a couple different things, and you let me know if you believe it or not. Once a liar, I don't know if I can believe it. But anyways, I had a very, very credible source. I do believe I messed up the trade. I think because I got out ahead of it and it blew up. I blew up the scene. He said this on the Rich Eisen show, and Rich Eisen put it on TikTok. Listen to the whole thing.
I had a very credible source, and I do believe that I actually messed up this trade because it wasn't supposed to come out.
Oh, really?
And so I didn't realize that A, anybody would be paying attention. B, I didn't think that I wasn't supposed to say it. So I just said, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead. You know, I wasn't trying to compete with Ian Rappaport and, and all the other guys.
This is a great pivot saying that you weren't incorrect. You were correct, but so influential.
Right.
You blew up the actual trade that never happened that you said was going to happen. That is impressive, Akbar.
Let me tell you something.
Real quick. This guy's saying that his credible source, and you'll listen. He said that Rich Eisen knows his source, right? Anyways, he's saying he got out ahead of it, and so he pretty much stopped the trade from happening because he wasn't supposed to say it. Now, I did do a video on this guy and this topic, right? Because the tweet went viral. The thing linking him to Derrick Henry is they both have the same agents. He was a former Green Bay Packer NFL player. He did American Ninja or something like that. He wrote a book. His agent is Derrick Henry's agent. So I'm thinking maybe he passed by, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, let's finish it out. Listen to what he says about Howie Roseman and everything.
Howie Roseman could have made it happen. We saw what he did with Jalen Hurts. He made that work, right?
Oh, no, of course.
We saw what he did with A.J. Brown. He made that work.
You could have had it.
This could have happened, but I think because I got out ahead of it and it just blew up, I blew up the scene. It didn't happen. Now, remember, the trade deadline, there's still an opportunity for this to happen. But
this year you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen right now. This is why I haven't taken it down, because I felt like, to be honest with you, I said, okay, well, I blew this one. This didn't happen the way it was supposed to, but yes, I should have taken it down. But in my heart, because the source, and you know the source. You absolutely know the source. And this is a name that you see all the time. I just want to say to the thousands of Twitter followers that I have, and to all the people, the millions watching the Rich Eisen show.
Thank you.
I want to take this time to apologize for misleading the public. I should have tweeted this knowing for sure that it was going to happen, regardless if, how he could have changed his mind at the last minute.
Again, said a lot of crucial things. That Rich Eisen knows his source. His name's all over the place. It's not an Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter, but his name is all over the place. He's saying that he didn't make this up. And he said it's not going to happen now because, of course, the Eagles went out, get Rashad Penny. They go out and trade for DeAndre Swift, who I think is going to fit this offense so well, especially knowing that last year Jalen Hurts had the lowest check down rate, which ain't a bad thing. Means he doesn't dink and dunk, but that could be useful in an offense that can already do so many things anyways. He's saying, knock on wood, because we want Rashad Penny and DeAndre Swift to be healthy, but he's saying pretty much it could still happen via the trade deadline. The Eagles are winning. The Titans are losing. The Eagles have a problem at running back while winning. They could make the trade. Knock on fake wood. Hopefully you heard that. Knock on real wood. I don't want no injuries. But this is the backstory to the Akbar Baja Bia Mila Derrick Henry viral tweet that happened about a month ago. Now, let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you on that one. That's crazy. I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, my guy Brendan report that the score said Eagles slay willing to work with Patricia. We both got the same goals in common, right? So Brendan, who we had on the channel, and we're going to get him on very soon, Darius Slay has put his issue with Matt Patricia behind him. Remember, when we got Matt Patricia, that was the one thing. And I kind of always forget about it until somebody brings it up. That's the one damper of this offseason. Why bring in Matt Patricia? I understand. He's a defensive senior assistant. So he's going to be communicating to Desai, to Nick Sirianni, about the defensive tendencies and whatever. He's not really going to be hands-on with the players. Desai, the DB coaches, that's who's going to be hands-on with the secondary. It's not going to be Matt Patricia. He'll be far away, but they do work together. So I was wondering how it was going. But anyways, this is the exact quote, right? He wrote it here, but let me actually click on the link and pull it up. After a fraught first go-around with Matt Patricia, Philadelphia Eagles cornerback Darius Slay is willing to put their issues behind them. This is the exact quote per Jenna Malowski of the Detroit Free Press. It's another day at the office, Slay said, according to Jenna. We both got the same goal. Just going out there to compete and win a championship. So that's the main focus. Slay also added that the reunion with Patricia, now a senior defensive assistant, has been cordial. And I didn't know what the word cordial mean. Warm and friendly. He could have used any word. He could have been, the reunion has been fine. It's been good. It's been okay. He used cordial, warm and friendly. So again, being a senior defensive assistant, working with the side, not being hands-on, I guess it's not that bad. But I didn't like the aura of Matt Patricia. Does he know football? I do believe he knows a little. I think he knows some good stuff. So if he's talking and contextualizing with Sean Desai, I'm cool with it as long as he's not on the field, as long as he's not talking to the players, because that's been his problem. Coming from a Bill Belichick tree, he thought he can just come in here and be like, my way or the highway. You know what I mean? My way or the highway. No, you got to earn respect from the players before you could be Mr. Know-It-All and talk to the people the way he does. So I don't think Matt Patricia is a good people person. I'm not denying what he knows in the game of football. So him working with the side, staying away from the players, Big Play Slay being the big man I know he is, and saying it's cordial, it's all good. You can only expect that from a guy who wants to win a championship. He's been an All-Pro. He's been a Pro Bowler, right? He's been a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Never won it. But he's been a lot of things. Done a lot. Almost left the Eagles in the offseason, but he didn't because of Howie Roseman. And, of course, he knows him and James Bradbury are the best duo in the NFL. 64.2% passer rating when targeting these guys. Only 162 attempts in a 17-game season. That's less than 6.5 attempts per game go to Bradbury and Slay. Don't forget, get your Philly dogs. This the Kelly Green Philly dog. You know what I mean? PTP to the side. I got the midnight green over there. It's Kelly Green on the bottom, black, white, Kelly Green with the white around it. And it's kind of flashing because it's catching the green screen a little bit. Link will be in the description and pinned in the comment section. Also get your shirts, Print Champs, Philly Dogs, the shirts rocking, the hats rocking. You know what time it is. Anyways, I thought this was interesting because OTA's over. Training camp doesn't happen until July 25th. Dust settles. We start to hear a little bit about inside the locker room talk. Going back to the Novacare complex. Seeing Desai. Seeing the DB coach. Seeing Matt Patricia maybe. I like it. Don't like the hire, but I like that it seems to be working out. And I trust Nick Sirianni and the veteran players we have to just hold it together. You know what? We haven't done it in a while. If you made it to the 11-minute and 18-second mark, we got to get one of these popping.
Keep that roots going, baby! Roots go 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
And when the roots come out, so does the flowers.
Flowers everywhere.
We love the flower girl. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as it pertains to Akbar, Baja Bia Mila talking about Derrick Henry. Do you believe his backstory? Let me know what you think about Big Play Slay. Handle it like a Big Play Slay. And if you got nothing to say, drop the muscle emoji in the chat. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And you know what else don't cost a thing? The like button. It's greatly appreciated. Hit the like, subscribe, ding the bell. And listen, remember, we dropping YouTube shorts too. We're trying to get back, but we know how to do it the right way. I read all the do's and don'ts. Until next time, you know what time it is. We out.